right, Brett with 2 T's here from Mid-State Sports Corner with one of the Bruce brothers, Joe Kocur here. Joe, how you doing, buddy?
Everything's great. Brett with 2 T's.
Yep. Well, he's got the single T, so we always give each other shit.
Okay.
His looks incomplete. Mine looks complete, and my brother also says he's the taller, more distinguished brother. But just gonna ask a couple questions about your career and everything. I'm a stat geek, so I know a little bit. So I got to start with the 94 Cup run with the Rangers. How was it playing with Keenan, Messier, Leach, and all them?
Oh, we had an amazing run that year. I think our team won the President's Trophy.
Yeah.
We had the number 1 power play, number 1 penalty killing. And other than Keenan, we had a great bunch of guys.
Oh, no loss there, huh? But
no, I didn't mind him. He was good.
What was the vibe around the room when Messier made that quote in the paper that you guys will win the next 2 games to go on to the Cup final?
Well, what happened was he just came in the dressing room and said, you know what, we're good enough to win. And that's all he was doing was talking to us. And somehow it got out there and it said Messier guarantees win. And he's like, I didn't guarantee anything, but it was good that he went out and scored a hat trick in game 6 in Jersey to win the game. And that got us to the next round.
Mm-hmm. And that was like the resurgence of the Devils at the time too, because that's when they took their next step up.
Yeah, they just won the Cup in '95 too, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you back in Detroit at that time yet?
No, I was still there.
So yeah, give me the lowdown how you rejoined the team back in what was it, 96, 97?
Yeah, I was playing rec league, beer league, and alumni hockey, and my good buddy Bob Probert decided he was going to play tough against the Wings, and Scotty Bowman called my agent up and said, tell Joe to get in shape or bringing him back. And that turned out to be a pretty amazing run.
Well, and you started off the score in that final, too, with a nice little backhand shell.
It was second goal.
Was it second?
Drapes and malts.
Drapes and malts on a 2-on-0 on a forehanded,
and I got the second one, but then in 98, I got the first one in the finals.
There you go. So what was your favorite fight of your career that where you look back on, you're like, all right, that one was the best back and forth battle?
I didn't like back and forth ones.
Well, yeah, you wanted to win all of them, but looking back on, you're like, oh shit, this guy again.
Jim Kite.
Oh, good night, Jim Kite.
Good night. That was a bad one.
So you're big in the alumni, and you're also your foundation does a lot. So what are you up to nowadays, and what's your foundation doing for the whole hockey community and everything?
I've had a foundation now since I think 2008. We look after local families in need, whether it be if something happens with cancer, house burns down, they need to fly somewhere for therapy or anything like that. We do everything local, and we're 100%. Everything that comes in goes back out to the families. Nobody on my board or anything gets paid a penny.
One more question for you. So you're big in the alumni skates. What I played with someone last week. He says he does a Wings alumni skate down Heartland. You part of that one?
Normally I would be. I think they're doing it next week. I won't be in town next week, but yeah, we play. I probably play 20 games a year with the alumni.
All right. Yeah, because I played a tournament with Jim Dewhart last week. Oh yeah.
I skate with Dewey every Wednesday.
Yeah, we were having.
Oh, you were in the Copper Cup?
Yep, I played with him. Yep. I got a picture of a nice assist he gave me too. That's all.
He doesn't pass the puck.
Oh, he passed it to me that one time.
It had to be a rebound because he doesn't pass.
There's even a picture of him giving me a nice little backer. Well, it was Dewey, so they just collapsed around him, and I was just sitting there in the slot alone. He hit me with one, and that's when he actually passed to me the rest of the weekend. So,
oh my God,
I know. But Joe, thanks for doing this, dude. So really appreciate it. But
thank you, Brett.
Thank you. I'll send this from you.